Do you ever stop and think about those little things that happen in the kitchen? You know, the traditions that have been passed down forever. Well, today we're going to talk about one you've probably seen a million times, wrapping fresh, hot rotis in a cloth. Turns out it's not just some old habit, it's actually brilliant, everyday science.
So let me ask you this. Think about your mom, or maybe your grandma, in the kitchen. When those rotis come fresh off the heat, where do they go? I'll bet they get stacked up and bundled inside a clean kitchen towel, right? It's such a comforting sight. But why? What's actually going on there?
Because, get this, if she does that, she is basically a scientist. Seriously, she's running a perfect little food science experiment every single day, right there on the kitchen counter. That simple move is a masterclass in chemistry, even if she'd just call it the right way to do it.
Okay, so let's get into the science of it. The first reason is all about that texture. You know, how to get that perfect, pillowy soft roti that just melts in your mouth.
Here's the deal. You've got what we can call the moisture problem. A super hot roti straight off the pan is releasing a ton of steam. Now, if you stick it in an airtight box, all that steam turns into water, and suddenly your beautiful rotis are damp, chewy, and, well, just sad and soggy. And nobody wants that.
And this is where the cloth is an absolute genius. As the roti lets off steam, the cloth, because it's porous, soaks up just the extra moisture. It doesn't trap all of it, but it doesn't let it all escape either. It creates this perfect little bubble of humidity that keeps the rotis incredibly soft and fresh for hours. Oh, and here's a cool bonus. It actually makes them easier to digest too. How amazing is that? It's such an elegant solution.
But wait, there's more. Keeping them soft is just part one of the magic trick. There's another more subtle thing happening here, and this one is all about the smell.
Have you ever really thought about it? Freshly cooked wheat has this really distinct, kind of sweet, comforting smell. It's a huge part of what makes a fresh roti so good. So the question becomes, how do you hold on to that amazing aroma?
Well, think about it. If you leave the rotis on an open plate, that beautiful smell just floats away into the air, and it's gone. But when you wrap them in a cloth, that fabric works like a scent lock. It traps all those wonderful little aroma particles right there with the food.
So we've got perfect moisture control and we've got aroma preservation. Let's put these two pieces together and talk about why this whole thing is just so incredibly smart.
And this right here, this is the payoff. This is why it all works. All that science, the balanced moisture, the trapped aroma, it all leads to this moment. It's the reason you can come back hours later, unwrap that cloth, and the very last roti in the stack is still soft, it's still fragrant, and it tastes absolutely amazing. It's not magic, it's just really good chemistry.
So let's just quickly recap. That humble piece of cloth is doing three incredible things. 1, it's controlling moisture so the rotis don't get soggy. 2, it's keeping them perfectly soft for hours on end. And 3, it's locking in that natural, sweet smell of the wheat. It just goes to show you, some of the best science isn't in a lab, it's right there in your kitchen. And that kind of leaves you wondering, right? This one simple trick is pure scientific genius. What other little bits of kitchen wisdom, maybe passed down from your family, are secretly just brilliant science in disguise? It makes you look at your own kitchen in a whole new way, doesn't it?